This is KUGAN CASSIUS for iFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast Wind Dubai here at the Probellum Show. I'm joined by a victorious Jono Carroll, second round knockout.
Yes.
Sweet left.
Yeah, it was a beautiful shot. Albert's been teaching me those little tricks for a very long time, and it hasn't came off. I've been doing it in training. I've been doing it in training a while now. And it's never came off in a fight, so it was a beautiful thing when I went, bam, I just felt it. It was one of them that you could barely feel it on your knuckle, but you know you connected sweet, you know, because I twist my whole hip into it. And yeah, it's just those little tricks that Al was teaching me that it's all coming together now finally.
Obviously, we spoke earlier in the week about potential fights and etc. But you still had a job to do this weekend, and you did that obviously emphatically. But it's always a dangerous thing when you're kind of looking at where you're meant to be, but also kind of not dismissing the opponent in front of you, which was tonight.
Yeah, of course. You know what? I've done that before in my career, and it won't happen again. It's like you're a fool if you don't learn from your mistakes. You know, the way I try to learn from other people's mistakes, but when it happens to you, it's a bittersweet thing because it's horrible when it happens. But if you learn, then it doesn't matter. You know, it's a beautiful thing. So I learned from a mistake, and this time I was very focused. I lay down for about 2 hours nearly before we came to the arena, and I was just visualising fights without even getting excited. I was just imagining I was in there, and I was visualising certain shots that I'm going to throw. And I rushed it in the first maybe 30 seconds, 40 seconds, and then I was like, when I came back, actually when I got that head clash, it was like, you know what, settle down, relax, will you? So it was nice when it all just started coming together. So when I went out in that second round, that's what Albert said to me when I came back to the corner, just relax, and don't be stepping to the side, don't be jumping, don't be too, you know, fidgety. He said, just sit on them shots. And then when his hands is up, pull them down. So it's exactly what we're doing, and it worked beautifully.
Now this is over. Obviously, you can concentrate on kind of what's moving forward for 2022. So again, we spoke about numerous things the other day, but
yes.
What is the target in your head that you want to kind of head towards?
Well, the goal is to get a world title. So whatever I have to do basically to get a world title, I genuinely don't care who I fight, when I fight. I'm always ready. I'm always in the gym. So it doesn't matter. Like, I don't really focus too much on the champions because the division is hot right now. So and look at even the lightweight division. How many belts are exchanging left, right, and centre? So.
You keep talking about lightweight, by the way.
I keep talking about it because you never know. You know, it's the big names are up there, but there's also big names in my own weight division that I need to conquer. So I just want these world titles, and whether it's going to be in super feather and then we move up to lightweight, who knows? I don't know, but it's a beautiful thing just to be in the conversation of world titles again. So I'm very happy and very proud to be in that conversation.
So if anyone's out there doubting kind of whether you can have another tilt at the world title. Considering you've had a long career, you've had hard fights, etc.
Yes.
But the message would be kind of watch this space and just see what I do.
Yeah, because you know what, I'm learning constantly, and I started boxing only when I was 15. You know, so it was a late kind of starter to the game, and I stopped boxing for 2 or 3 years as well, like in my late like teens. So like for me personally, like I still feel like I have a lot to learn. Like I still feel like I'm a child in there. Some of the things that Albert's teaching me. He's been teaching me them like 3 years, 2-3 years, and I'm only starting to be able to implement them in the fights. So like for me, I don't feel like I'm fully accomplished yet, but I definitely feel like I'm starting to come into my prime, especially power-wise. I'm starting to sit on my shots, whereas before it was just like a little Duracell bunny, just go, go, go. And it was like, even in my head, it was just like, I wasn't trying to put power behind the shots. I was always just trying to hit them with as many shots as I could. I know that's a typical amateur type of mindset to be having, you know. So now, with the stuff that Albert's teaching me, I give a lot of credit to my team, and mainly Albert, because he's the one that has taught me how to sit on shots. He's the one that's taught me how to feint, do the little things correct. It's not about always being the fastest or the strongest. Or sometimes it's about being patient. You know what I mean? And then my team are getting me the correct fights at the right time. You know, and then. I'm very thankful, of course, to my father for putting me into this sport. So one main thing what I'll say as well that we've been implementing in my training is my man Oleg out there, he's doing amazing work with my strength and conditioning. Like, this is just why I feel like I'm starting to be able to twist into shots and throwing these medicine balls and doing certain things with weights. It's just developed me properly as a professional. And I feel like it's my prime now. I'm coming into my prime. So I like my brother, whoopa, thank you for everything.
I know you're just about to get a shower, but have you got anything else you'd like to add?
I just want to say thank you to all the fans out there. Thank you to Probellum. the revolution. We're here, we're taking over. I'm very thankful to be here in Dubai. It's a beautiful place, and all my sponsors, we couldn't have done it without you. The teamwork makes the dream work, as I always say. So much appreciated, everybody. And I'm still always open for sponsors, so hit me up.
Jono, congratulations. Great win for you tonight. And listen, after Christmas, we'll see what's what.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just going to go enjoy my Christmas. I've been so dedicated. I took a lot of time away from my family. And since my baby is born, my boy baby is 7 months, I've been in 3 training camps. You know what I mean? So I need to enjoy at least 2-3 weeks, not think about boxing, and just appreciate my family a little bit and look after them and have a great Christmas. So everybody out there, have a wonderful Christmas. Don't forget what's important. Enjoy that beautiful time, which is our family. And we out. Peace.
Top man, Jono Carroll.
Thank you.